Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Light of Truth Broadcasting. I am the Cool Cat Daddy, Uncle Ed, and this is what's going on in this country and around the world. Food shortage goes global. My suggestion, leave something for people coming in after you, because you are not the only one in your city, your state, or in this country that needs food. You are not the only one who needs bath tissue or anything else. Everybody else in your city or town needs the same things you do. So stock up, but don't get it all from the same place. Get a cartload full of whatever you need. I would suggest non-perishable food myself. Get a whole cartload full of it from one store today. Go back to another store tomorrow and do the same thing again. You can go every single day to 7 different stores a week. You don't have to clean out the same place all at one time. So don't do that. Leave something behind for the people coming in after you. They've probably got kids that they need to feed, and with butts just like anybody else that need to be cleaned. Think about other people. Don't just think about your selfish little self. Get what you need, but do it smart, okay? And do it with some compassion and forethought. UK grocer warns this is the worst shortage that he has seen in his life. Cisco, which is a provider of goods to the grocery store chains, is also having difficulty getting these grocery store chains goods to them. Same story all over the world. Shortage is caused by a lack of delivery drivers and a lack of labor across the board. It's not being caused by the preppers. Because guess what? I told you before, I'm going to tell you again. The preppers are smart. They got what they need. Only thing the preppers got to do is go in and restock when something gets outdated. That doesn't take a whole lot of money or a lot of goods from any one store. Preppers are smart. We get what we need in advance. We don't have to clean nobody out. Take that, Joe Biden. You white-haired old troll. Get your holiday meal supplies now. It may not be there at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even that evil witch Kamala Harris is telling people if you want toys for kids in your family, get them now. Why? Because they might not be there during the Christmas shopping season. Stores may close due to danger for employees and shoppers. With evictions now legal and on the rise, couple that with a lack of necessary supplies, many people are going to have to flee the city. Why? Because it's just going to be too dangerous to stick around. 30 to 40 deliveries canceled daily from many grocery store chains across the country. God only knows how many orders are being canceled throughout the world. Truck driver training is going far longer than normal, several months. In fact, many restaurant chains are closing their doors much earlier than normal, as both labor and supplies is very low, not to mention the low quality of labor, and probably low quality supplies as well. Wouldn't surprise me none. But definitely low quality labor. I see it myself where I work. A lot of these managers I know because if my boss is doing it, I can tell you that the rest of them are doing it too. Why? Because they desperate for help. They don't even interview people anymore. If they have anybody apply at all, it can be 2-3 months before they even have any applicants. And a lot of the time it is several months before anybody even applies. And if they even show up for what's supposed to be an interview, which is never really an interview, it's just fill out the necessary tax forms and get yourself on the payroll so that we can get you in. If they even show up for their first day of work. Seriously. A lot of the time they don't show up for the to fill out the necessary computer work, the tax work and what have you. They don't show up for that. If they do show up for that and waste their time, basically, they don't show up for the first day of work. So that's when somebody even applies. It takes a while just to get anybody in the door because you don't know if what they're going to show up for. The application process is a whole lot shorter. When I applied where I'm currently working, they didn't even ask about employment history. Not much of anything, really. I don't think they even asked about my education level. They wanted to know, was I legal to work in the United States? Was I a citizen? How many hours a week did I want to work? And when I was available. And that's pretty much it. And it was 24 hours after I filled out the paperwork, I was working. That is what's going on in this country and around the whole dang world. I got news for you. I'm going to tell you right now. You best get on the ball. Get yourself, get what you need, get it now, get prayed up, and prepared for this crap that's coming our way. Because it is coming, and when it rains, honey, it is going to pour. Something else I want to mention. All these Afghan refugees that are coming into this country, some of them may very well be people who want to do us harm. Some of them. I don't believe that it's very many. I'm going to tell you. And when it happens, you can tell people you heard it predicted from Uncle Ed way in advance. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Biden and his people are going to put on, it's not going to be a show, this is really going to happen. They are going to cause some kind of a major catastrophe to take place that will kill thousands, if not tens of thousands, of Americans. And probably a good amount of immigrants as well. They're going to do something that's going to cause that to happen. And when they do, guess who they're going to blame? I'm going to tell you right now who they're going to blame. They're going to blame the refugees coming in from Afghanistan. And they're going to claim that the preppers and the conservatives were in on it with them. That's what's going to happen. Wait. Mark my words in red ink. Wait and see if it don't. And you remember, I'm the one who told you it was going to happen. And how it was going to happen. And who they going to blame for it. You remember, it came from me. So, until next time, get prepared and get prayed up. That's all I got to say. Because if you are living your life according to the statutes of Christ, and you are loving God with all your mind, heart, and soul, and you're loving your neighbor as yourself, God is going to bless your effort and everything you do. Till next time, Uncle Ed, signing out.